Many more comments.
Everybody, it's your boy OG Gangsta, straight out of Compton. OGENT. I just want to give a shout out to my main man, Caleb. You know what I'm saying? Much love and congratulations on your song. Shed so many tears. I know it's going to be a hit. And hey, man, everybody support, man, so my man can be walking real soon. It's your boy G, straight out of Compton. One love. I'm out here.
Caleb walks again. Big Blue Jay. I'm the host tonight of this show. About to dig deep. Caleb Productions. I know my brother to get in here. Yeah. About to get started here in a minute. I don't fear no evil. That are with me. That rider, that's that they come. That dress, that
Yeah.
Suffer little children, and forbid them not to come unto me. For of such is the kingdom of heaven. Great faith enough to make the earth shake, earthquake. Articulate depression, give us suffering. Giving crowns to the king, slide him at his feet. Greatly appreciate your grace and mercy. Spiral out of control now, my soul is noble and valuable. A miracle that's tangible. A body in the flesh, shot my body every purple bump. And can't stop the general, a humble, grateful individual. Supernatural, thought I was delusional. When that turn is like a hero, you the throw that like a soul. By the castle of a yo, a superhero in the holy Bible, pragmatism in my skeletal, a toe fake, of an angel.
Transition to greatness. Here we come. And we had a great show tonight on OGNT TV about transition to greatness. Building youth centers for the babies, for the kids, for the children. We're gonna supply clothing, food, knowledge, wisdom, understanding about life and who we are as anti-Semitic, Kemetic, Semitic people, melanated, you know, what this and that mean. You know, we unique. You know, we just been through some obstacles, but we're gonna get there. So I'm just letting y'all know, give y'all an introduction. What's going on? This ain't just about getting out here telling stories. It's all about pushing the line of greatness and who we are and who God is. And when we come together collectively, where we can accomplish people from all over the country and all over the world. It's all about unity. Yeah.
I just want to give a shout out to my main man, Caleb. You know what I'm saying? Much love and congratulations on your song. Shed so many tears. I know it's going to be a hit. And hey, man, everybody support, man, so my man can be walking real soon. It's your boy G, straight out of Compton. One love. I'm out here.
Yeah, we about to get it cracking here in a minute. We're on Big Brother text. About to get it cracking here in a minute. About to talk about gang banging, pride, ego, solutions. We're about to go in. We're about to go in. You heard? What's up, G?
What's happening, man?
What's up with it?
You sometimes too, baby.
Hold on, I'm about to cut this down. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Here we got Baby Gangster. Matter of fact, Fredrick, Baby Gangster Staves, straight out of Compton. We talking about. We're gonna go into his background of gang banging. And we're gonna give him the mic and let him. We're gonna let him teach tonight. We're gonna see why it happened, why is it happening, and what's the solutions to this pandemic slash whatever you want to call it. But it's happening, and it's eating up our kids. Introduce yourself, big bro, please. I tried.
Fredrick Staves, aka Gangsta. I used to be baby gangster when I was a youngster, but when I grew up, everybody just started calling me gangster. But gang banging is a serious problem. Ain't no winners. You know what I'm saying? Britain started in 1969.
1969. Wow.
Started in
And here we.
1969, man. That's like almost 54 years or something like that. And ain't nobody won yet. Ain't no winner. All we got is mothers crying and brothers and sisters dying.
Hmm.
Ain't nobody won. Ain't nobody gonna never win.
Hmm.
You know? Just think about this. Why would I want to hurt you or kill you just because you wearing a different color or you live on a different street from where I live at? How much
Hmm.
sense does that make? You know what I'm saying? And that's real.
I got a
To me,
question,
it don't
G.
make no sense. It don't make no sense at all.
I got a question, G. While it's on my mind, I've been wanting to ask you this for a long time. Why is it you the only one that seem like they get it, then everybody else, unless they just not saying nothing? It seems like you the only one to talk about this, and it seems like it's common sense that you think about it, cause it's like genocide, really. But it just seems like you the only one to get it, G. Unless I'm just not hearing everybody.
No,
Go ahead.
you just not here. Everybody just ain't speaking up on a platform like me or have a platform like I have. But it's a whole lot of brothers out here that's dealing with in this gang intervention. You know what I'm saying? That feel the same way I feel, homie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of us out here, a whole lot of us. You know, but I wanna go back, man. I wanna go all the way back to my beginning. You know what I'm saying? To my beginning of the gang back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Before my neighborhood was Santana Block, it was MTC, Midtown Crips. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
started I started claiming the neighborhood, Midtown Crips, with other youngsters my age. We was like in the fifth grade. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's when the average kid started going to gangbang anyway, fifth or sixth grade. You know, when I was coming up. You know, now they starting at 25.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Man.
but I was like in the fifth grade, man. Something like
Mm-hmm.
11 years old, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
it was just a crew of us little youngsters running around the hood just claiming, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, when you grow
Mm-hmm.
up in it like that, when you you don't gotta get put on automatically, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get you put on people, people count to, you know what I'm saying, like that didn't live there. Get put on, but we didn't have to get put on because we didn't live where we live. You know what I'm saying? So, we saw
You froze up, G. Man, every time we get on here, man, they get to playing. Every time we get on here, man, they boot bro off or they freeze. We were just on together, and that didn't happen. It seemed like they keep messing with cuz thing over there, man. Wow. Wow. Give me a minute, come back on. Wow. Give me a minute, come on. Give him the origins of gang banging. This Fredrick Staves from Compton. Transition to greatness. Y'all go check it out on GoFundMe. Transitions to greatness.
can you hear me on me?
It seemed like, yep. It just seemed like every time this happened last time when me and you get on here, something happened. It either slows it down where I can barely hear you, or it freezes it up, or it boots you off. Like I cut my TV off, I got to cut the computer off, I cut my other phone off to make sure this go correctly. Go ahead, G. I was just telling him. I was just was interluding. Go ahead.
That's just that devil, homie. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. It's a compliment.
Yeah, but I'm doing God's will. I'm a
Yes,
G
sir.
Rider, homie. And G Rider stand for God's Riders. I'm a
Yes,
rider for
sir.
God. So, it don't matter. But like I say, by the time I was 14 going on 15, I was full fledged. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? It was all from man. It was going down.
Mhm.
I didn't know what I was really doing. We all, you know what I'm saying? None of us really knew what we was doing. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Because at that time it was really new to everybody. You know what I'm saying? We was considered baby crips. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? The older homies, you know what I'm saying? They was just Crips. There wasn't no OG and none of that wasn't even thought of yet. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? It was just Crips and baby Crips.
Mhm.
You know, and I was a baby Crip. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And throughout my life, man, I didn't did some things I'm not proud of. I ended up, you know what I'm saying, going to jail, in and out of jail. You know what I'm saying? But my reason where I thought, you know what I'm saying, that my reason was for being a Crip was, because see, I used to play little league sports,
Mhm.
football, baseball, basketball. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
my father wasn't ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? So after all the games and people to get these little youngsters, they fathers coming up there, taking them to get pizza and ice cream and you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying, and all that. And at the end of the day, when the dust is cleared, I'm the only one still in the park. You know, I wasn't nobody there to come, you know, get me or take me
Mhm.
nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, I just said, you know what I'm saying, fuck these sports. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, you know, I'm finna go kick it with the homies. You know,
Rebellious. Being rebellious.
it's just like that. Basically, I didn't know it, but I was trying to fill a void that was open for my father.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? I was trying to
Mhm.
fill that void with the homies.
Mhm.
See, I didn't know at the time that's why I started gang banging. I didn't figure this out till I was damn near like 38, 39 years old, laying up in a cell in a federal building, looking at a life sentence.
Mhm.
And I finally realized that was my trauma. That was
Mhm.
why I started banging. I thought I just started banging just because that's what I wanted to do. But I
Mhm.
really was trying to fill a void that my father had for me that couldn't be filled.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, throughout my life, homie, I was in and out. I done went into juvenile hall, youth camp, youth authority, state prison, county jail, federal prison. Altogether, I done did like 26 years of my life behind bars, man.
Where you get your name, baby gangster from?
I got that name from my homie Turtle, my OG
Mhm.
homie Turtle, my big homie, my mentor, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I got
Was he
that
like a father figure? Was he like a father figure to you, G?
name like my father figure. He is just like my big homie. You know
Okay.
what
Okay.
I'm saying? Just
Mhm.
a big homie. So, you know what I'm saying? But he taught me a lot. I learned a whole lot from him, you know.
Mhm.
Throughout my life, I done did like 26 years behind bars.
Wow.
That's 26 years that's really just vacant. 26 years that I can't take back. I can't
Yes,
get
sir.
back. You know what I'm saying? It's just 26 years of my life gone. You know what I'm saying? I sit back and I think now, I'm like, man, well, man, the things I could have did, 26 years of my life that's gone, man, it's
Mhm.
crazy, man. But if you're a real gangbanger and you and you really with the business and you out there like that, you going to
Mhm.
jail. You going to jail. And ain't no doubt about it. You know, ain't nothing gonna stop you from going to jail, homie, unless
Mhm.
you start telling and start snitching. Up to that,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? He's definitely going to jail. You know, but
Mhm.
I'm the type of dude that you know what I'm saying, I always took accountability for what I did. If I did it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
Yeah.
gonna go in there and say, yeah, I did it. But I'm the type of dude that like, yeah, I know I did it. So whatever happens is gonna happen and I'm gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? On that level. You know?
Yeah.
So, you know,
That's
I even
integrity.
yeah. I even wrote a murder case for one of my homies. You know what I'm saying? I
Tell
was
tell
there
me
when the
tell me
murder happened.
about that.
You know,
Mhm.
I was there. You know, we was at a picnic. You know what I'm saying? And some, shit went down and somebody ended up getting killed on me and police pulled me over, took me to jail for it. You know?
Mm.
And they straight told me, we know you didn't do it, just tell us who did it and we're gonna let you go. I told them
Wow.
I can't tell you nothing, because I don't know nothing. And that's how you
Right.
know. That first time I told them, get my lawyer. You know, once you tell them to give you a lawyer, then they got to leave you the hell alone. I
Mhm.
didn't wasn't nothing for us to talk about. If I sit down and talk to you, that means I know something.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I ended up they charged me with first degree murder. I was looking at 27 to life. You know what I'm saying? But I went to trial, homie, and through the grace of God, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The jury didn't even really believe it. The jury knew all these clowns was lying. Everybody that testified against me had a case. You know what I'm saying? And the DA dropped some of their time off. You know, man, but they was deliberating damn near 2 weeks. And then they
Mhm.
sent
Wow,
a
that's a long time.
yeah, they sent a note to the judge saying, well, if he was just there and had a gun, could we find him guilty? And the judge said, yeah. So they ended up just giving me the lesser charge. I could have had first degree murder, second degree murder, or voluntary manslaughter. They gave
Mhm.
me the lesser charge, voluntary manslaughter, and gave me
Mhm.
13 years. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I'm proud about it, and it is what it is. But it was a relief to me. You know what I'm saying?
That
After
13 years, G. G,
yeah,
that 13 years.
that
What
was
was you thinking about? What was you thinking about the 13 years that you was in there though, G? As you said, and you knew you wasn't guilty. What was you thinking about them 13 years, G?
that didn't even matter because I knew what I signed up for, home. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I wasn't tripping
Mhm.
that. I was just happy that I had action at getting out again. You know,
Yes, sir.
that's
Mhm.
all I was thinking about is getting out, low riding, making me some money, and having women. That's
Mhm.
what my, hey, that's
the,
what
the
my mom said was. That was
the
the
best
game.
life. The
You
best
know,
life.
it was my best life. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So while I was in there, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, my homie that I rode the motor from the murder for, he
Mhm.
ended up getting killed. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Mhm.
Yeah, my OG homie Turtle, my mentor, he ended up getting killed. You know, a
Mhm.
lot of homies got killed, man. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
was locked up. You know what I'm saying? But when I got out, that's when the cocaine game was all in effect. Before then,
I got
all
a
we
question, G. I got a question before you proceed. Do you think if you maybe would have been out those 13 years, you could have been one of those victims, bro? Ever thought about that? Ever crossed your mind?
it crossed my mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because every time one of my homies got killed
Mhm.
by the enemies, I was locked up.
Mhm.
You know, I already know I would have been dead or had a life sentence when Turtle and Twin got killed. You
For
know,
sure.
stop. You know,
Mhm.
it seems like every time I was in jail or every time my homie got killed, I think that was just what I'm saying, God's way of saving me.
Yes, I
So
believe that. That's why I asked you.
he had bigger plans for me. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? My whole
Mhm.
and I just this last bid I did was 11 and a half years. In federal penitentiary, you know what I'm saying, for a drug case.
Mm.
And while I was in there, I knew I couldn't come home. I knew I didn't want to sell no more drugs.
G, no, no, G, go back to where after the 13 years you got out, you was thinking
Oh, man,
Lolos, women, and money. Go back to that part
I got off in
when you
30.
came home.
I got out in 1992, homie.
Mhm.
Even though I had looked out for a lot of people and took care of a lot of people before I went,
Mhm.
and nobody was out there for me to look out for me or give me some money. I started from the bottom, homie,
Mhm.
but I was a hustler. So
Mhm.
it didn't matter to me. I
Mhm.
got me a little duplex where I had one of my little females give me a duplex in her name.
Mhm.
Saying I moved in the duplex. I started off, I think, with like an ounce of dope,
Mhm.
selling rocks.
Mhm.
First time I ever sold dope, because all before then I had people for real. So before
Right.
then, I always had people selling it for me.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But this time
Mhm.
I started from the bottom.
Yeah.
So I started build my way up from selling rocks to selling 50 pieces, double up
Mhm.
50s. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Selling quarter ounces. I mean, half a tracks and quarter pieces.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Before you know it, I done worked my way up to a kilo, homie. You know what
That's
I'm
right.
saying? I
Yeah.
worked my way up to a kilo. I end up opening up me a paging shop,
Uh.
a paging phone shop,
Uh.
and, and that's why I met my connections at.
Mhm.
That's why that's why I met my connections. They coming there getting them phones and pages. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? And I met my connections, and the rest is
Mhm.
history.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I sold
Mhm.
dope all the way from 92, 93. I went back twice for a violation. Both times I
Mhm.
got hit with a pistol. Both times I
Mhm.
got a violation. So from
Mhm.
92 to 2001, 2 years out of that, I did violations. But shit, I had a good run. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I had it so good. I could call the connection, be like, "Oh, I need 100 kilos." They'll come drop them off,
Mhm.
and I didn't have to spend a dime.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? With J-Day,
Mhm.
when I'm finished, I just hit them or whatever.
Right.
You know, I
Mhm.
had like 3, 4 connections. I could call out
Mhm.
when a drought, everybody else was in a drought. I was never in a
Mhm.
drought. I
Wow.
always had it because I had different,
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. When I look back
What?
on that shit,
Mhm.
I swear, homie, I swear right now, man, on everything that I love, man.
Mhm.
If I had to do it all over again,
Mhm.
I wouldn't have sold none of that shit, man. When I see
Right.
what it did to our community, what it did to our people, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I was young, man. I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? Oops. I mean, look, man, my pager go off on me. I look at my pager, be like, oh, damn,
Mhm.
he 10 kilos. I'm gonna make like 30,000. I'm gonna make
Mhm.
30,000 just off of one sale, and I ain't spent a dime of my money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
man, of course, yeah, I'm getting money. I got
Right.
money. I got cars. You know what I'm saying? I got houses. I got jewelry. I got women. I got all the homies with me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm the man.
Mhm.
I'm the motherfucking man, homie.
How
You
many
know?
cars you had at one time, G? How many cars you had at that run? How many cars you had?
When
How
I,
many most cars you had at one time?
when I went to jail, they took 9 from me. 9 that they found. You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? No, but at the end of the day, fuck them cars,
Mhm.
the money, the jewelry, all that, homie. I wouldn't have traded none of that in for what that shit did to my people, man.
Yes, sir.
I wouldn't have traded. They could have all that, homie. I wouldn't have did
Mhm.
that if I knew that them drugs was gonna do our community and our people like that, man.
Mhm.
I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was a youngster, man.
Mhm.
So you know what I'm saying? And then, while I was laying up in there, man, I said, okay, I know I can't sell no more dope. That's all for me. Period.
Mhm.
I started my nonprofit. I doubt,
Mhm.
it's like I'm gonna dedicate my life to helping these youngsters that I help fuck up.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I started my nonprofit. I
What's the
started
name of it? What's the name of it?
Transitions to Greatness.
Mhm.
So I started writing books. I got 4 books
Mhm.
published right now. I got 12 more to publish. Started my little
Mhm.
apparel line. It's like
Mhm.
on me. I know that I, even though I got my nonprofit, I'm working with my nonprofit. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my books, my clothing line, all that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
I'm not satisfied, man, because I know it's better. I can do better, homie, for these youngsters.
Mhm.
That's why I just started a GoFundMe for my Transitions to Greatness nonprofit to raise
Mhm.
money to open up the first youth vocational center in Compton. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And what I want to do with this vocational center, homie, is everybody ain't meant to go to college.
Right.
And everybody who go to college don't even get a good job.
I know I got some siblings that got some degrees. I got three siblings that got the degrees that ain't even they getting paid and ain't even using their degrees. But go ahead, G.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like everybody don't want to go to college. You
Mhm.
know, but if you get a trade, that's something that can never be taken from you, homie. A vocation, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Technology can't replace the vocation.
Mhm.
Technology ain't gonna go fix no air conditioner heater. Technology ain't finna go into the house and fix no plumbing.
Mhm.
Technology ain't finna get up under that car and fix that motor.
Mhm.
Technology ain't finna do no drywall or do no roofs, none of that. So
Mhm.
you get these youngsters jobs, homie, with a vocation, they can actually live a good life and take care of their families, man. You know,
So you saying instead of giving them fish, you teaching them how to fish.
exactly. Why would don't give me the fish? Teach me how to fish, so I can
Mhm.
always know it. I never go
Mhm.
home because I can always fish.
Mhm.
You know, so that's
Mhm.
what I'm trying to do, man. Anybody that know me know that, man, know my story, homie. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I was one of the ones. You know,
Yeah, I know. I know you. I know you. Still one of the ones. In that video, I did a video, shed some tears on my page. And if you see my neighborhood, them houses that I'm showing at the beginning, that's my neighborhood. But if you'd have seen that 30 years ago, man, that was people used to live in them houses. That house, that neighborhood was flourishing, and the dope game got that neighborhood looking like that. The dope, the guns,
but
Sherm.
listen to this, homie. I take accountability for what I did, homie.
Mhm.
But we didn't bring that dope over here, homie.
I know it.
Them crackers brought that dope over here, man.
I
Oliver
know
North,
it.
all them motherfuckers brought that dope over here, homie.
I
And
know it.
he got a part. Ain't
Clinton,
nobody,
Reagan.
nobody taking no responsibility but us. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I take full
It's our planet.
responsibility for what I did. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I was
Mhm.
wrong, man. I didn't know at the
Me too.
time. At the end of the day, I
Mhm.
was a young dude, more money than I never even thought I could get. So I was enjoying
Mhm.
it and having fun, you know.
Mhm.
But when you know better, homie, you got to do better, man.
That's right.
And I know better, so I'm doing better, homie. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I don't want none of these youngsters to go through what I went through, man. I don't
Mhm.
want none of them to have to go to prison. They have to be
Mhm.
watching over their back wherever they go, anytime they go somewhere. You
Mhm.
know, I want them to
Yeah.
live their best life, man. You know, they
Yeah.
can start off early. You know what I'm saying? Save their money and get them a home, and by the time they 45, it could be paid for. I didn't
Mhm.
know none of this. I ain't the man. I didn't even know what integrity and character was, homie. I
Right.
didn't know the
Right.
meaning of it. But when
Mhm.
I learned the meaning of it, I knew that I had it.
Mhm.
I knew that I always had it. I just
Mhm.
didn't know the word for
Right.
it. You know? It's
Mhm.
a lot that we don't get taught, man.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Our history didn't start here in America.
Right.
We got the longest history on earth because we
I
the first
know it.
people on earth.
Yeah. I
Everybody
know it.
hates us, homie. And the only reason they hate us, homie, is because they know we them people.
Mhm.
They know we God's chosen people, homie. No matter what
Mhm.
they say. They know Jesus was
Mhm.
black. Why the hell
Mhm.
you gonna get a blonde head, blue eyed Jesus in that part of the world? Man, come
Mhm.
on, man.
They called him
It's a
Yeshua. Jesus. I just wanted to share this with the people. His name is Yeshua. Yeshua is an English word, is an English name for. So when y'all saying Jesus, it's Yeshua. The English, the England, they turn into Jesus. But that it's the same thing, you know. It's just the names. But
yeah.
Jesus is a black man. He got long hair down to his knees. Yes, and he's a real man. But go ahead, G. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, but it's so much, homie, that our history didn't start in America, homie. We got the longest history, period, man. I don't want
Mhm.
now the brother, sister, these youngsters to walk around with their head down, homie, because they need to be
Mhm.
holding their heads up. Because us, we did contributed more to Earth than any race, period, man.
It's our
It,
earth.
you know. And the thing is, we got to tell our own story, homie.
Mhm.
These cultures keep telling our story for us. They ain't
Mhm.
gonna never tell the truth because if they tell the truth, they gotta tell how scandalous they is. They gotta
Right.
tell how they ain't nothing but a lie. They gotta tell how they just murderers and rapists. They
Mhm.
gotta tell the truth, and they ain't gonna tell the truth. So these
Mhm.
young crackers that's growing up, they ain't gonna even know the truth. They can't even know the truth, homie.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They keeping
Yep.
everything in the line. That's why we gotta tell our story, homie.
Yeah.
No longer can they tell our story, man,
Mhm.
because they not gonna let nobody know the real.
Do you
They
do
gonna
you
let
think?
nobody know that we them people, man. That we
Do
them
you?
real Hebrew Israelites. That we the
Mhm.
real Jews, homie. They ain't gonna let nobody know that. They try to say, "Oh, he anti-Semitic." How the hell can I be fucking anti-Semitic when I'm Semitic already? Tell
Right.
me that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Anything that you don't agree with them, oh, he anti-Semitic. I ain't anti shit.
We Semitic.
We Semitic. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But they use that crying wolf shit all the time, man. That's that crying
And
for wolf.
they get paid for it too. Every
Yeah, they
time they
do.
use it, they get paid for it.
Yeah, they do. But that ain't homie. That ain't us, homie. We Semitic, homie. You know, we ain't
Mhm.
anti-Semitic. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Y'all running around acting like y'all us.
Right.
Y'all not the Hebrew Israelites. Y'all not us. Y'all
Right.
stole our identity. Y'all
Mhm.
came from fucking Rome or Greece somewhere. Y'all didn't.
Right.
Y'all wasn't in Israel.
Right.
Y'all not the real Israelites.
Or Egypt. Or Egypt.
Oh,
Egypt. Kemetic. Kemetic.
they
Kemet.
Egypt. No, but they
Kemet.
Egypt. Yeah,
Yeah.
they came
Yeah.
from somewhere from Greece and or either Rome somewhere or something.
All up and through there. Always up and through there around the pyramids. Cause the pyramid wasn't nothing but like a base. It was the city. You know what I mean? We was all up around up and through there.
Man, we was everywhere, homie, because
All over the globe.
we the original people. So of course
Mhm.
we was everywhere. You know. But they
Mhm.
not gonna let us. They not gonna tell that history. They ain't gonna tell nothing I've been saying on here tonight. That you'll
Mhm.
never see this in a school book. You'll never
Mhm.
see a teacher repeating this, man.
Mhm.
So that's why we got to tell our own story, home.
Mhm.
You know, so we ain't no hateful people. We don't hate nobody. They
Right.
hate
But I
us.
but
They
ourselves. But
put
go
on
ahead.
our neck. We don't got our foot on their neck. You
We
know
got
what I'm
our foot. We got our foot on our own neck.
saying? Exactly. We the Semitic people.
Mhm.
Y'all ain't Semitic against us. Cause we Semitic.
Mhm.
Man, it's crazy. Man.
Man, on that transition of greatness, you think when you get this up and running and you get multiples and multiples, you think that'll be redemption for all that you allow yourself to go through just by, for one, for kind of like crying out because you're not having a father, and then just going through them steps of incarceration and dope selling. You think all this is redemption of what you're doing with the transition of greatness, and y'all can find it on the GoFundMe.
It's you know what I'm saying. I consider it as redemption, homie, but I can't. You know what I'm saying. I'm just doing what I can do, homie, because I don't. All the lives, I'm gonna tell you, I sold dope, homie. I
I did
wasn't selling
too.
no bitch. I sold dope for real, man.
Gangster, man. I could
Right.
have.
You know
I
what
wasn't
I'm
on your
saying?
level, but I could have sold, some that. I had a epiphany like the late '90s to where where I had the money, the jewelry, the cars, I had my dogs, my kids, everything was cool. But it's like I got all this, but it's something missing. So I had like an epiphany, and then that's when I started to change. And like a little bit after that, I got hurt. But
Yeah,
go ahead, I'm listening to you, G.
that's good. You had an epiphany because I ain't have epiphany nothing.
Right,
God put me where He wanted me to be in jail so I could realize, you know what I'm saying, what the hell I was doing was wrong. You know
right.
what I'm saying? At the end of the
Mhm.
day, like I told you, I sold dope on a large scale, homie. Like I say,
Yes, sir.
it wasn't nothing for me to say, bring me 100 and they'll bring them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing, I don't know if I don't know if this enough for to redeem myself or not, homie. You know, it's
Good
all in
sis.
it's all in God's hands, homie. But I'm gonna do everything that I can. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That's real. I'm gonna do
Shoot.
everything that I can.
The
You
Bible says
know,
repent. It sounds like you didn't repent it though. I don't know how much you can
yes,
do. As you know.
I didn't ask for forgiveness, and I know Jesus will forgive. So I know that.
Right.
I know He didn't
Right.
forgave me. But I'm just saying for myself.
Right.
You know, for me myself, I don't
Mhm.
feel that no matter what I do, it ain't enough redemption
Mhm.
because a whole lot of lives was ruined. Though,
Yeah.
even though
I know a little
if
bit.
even though if things go the way they supposed to go, I think God want them to go. A whole lot of
Mhm.
lives will be saved.
Right.
Because it ain't
Mhm.
just about them. It ain't just about them learning the trade, homie. It's about
Mhm.
them learning life. It's
Mhm.
about us teaching them life skills. It's about us teaching them social skills. You know what I'm saying? It's about us teaching them how a family structure is, homie. How the
Mhm.
family structure goes. We got to reteach these kids everything, homie.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we got damn near 35 years of the crack era, where ain't nobody
Mhm.
taught nobody nothing. We
Mhm.
got to teach them about God. They don't know
Mhm.
about God. Only thing they know is when somebody die, they go to church. Only
Mhm.
when somebody die. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? We got
Mhm.
to teach them about God, man.
Mhm.
No, man, I know that's why God didn't save me. God knew about God, homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I grew
Mhm.
up in the church, homie. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, I feel like everything that I did, everything that I've been through, homie, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying, brought me to this point in time right here, homie, for me to do
Mhm.
God's will, for me to
Mhm.
do God's will, homie. That's why
Mhm.
I'm a G rider, man. I'm God's
Mhm.
rider. Homie. I'm riding for God,
Mhm. Mhm.
you know? And God, now people they ain't gotta believe in God. They can listen to these suckers out here on the streets hollering, "Oh, that's a white man's God" and all that. Oh, the Bible ain't no good. Man, the Bible is perfect.
Mhm.
All the white man did is took out the Bible and interpreted it the way they wanted it interpreted.
Yeah, they remixed it.
They did there. They interpreted it the way they wanted. They didn't interpret it the way God meant it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Saying
Mhm.
God said, every man, every woman on earth the word gonna be brought before them.
Mhm.
It's up to them to accept it or reject it.
Yeah, they're gonna be judged by it. The Bible
So
says they're
if
gonna be judged by
you
it.
reject God, you reject Jesus, homie, that's on you. You know,
Yeah.
that's on you, man. You got to you gonna have to deal with that when you try to get in that door and he gonna say, hello, stop. I
Yeah, I got
never
personal
knew, I
relationship
never
with him.
knew you. You didn't
Yeah, I
claim
got
to
personal
know me.
relationship.
Yeah, yeah. It's a whole
I got.
lot going on, man. But look, at the end of the day, man, with this
Mhm.
gang banging stuff, man, ain't no future in gang banging, man. You ain't
Mhm.
got but two things gonna happen to you. You go into prison, you gonna end up dead, or you gonna end up
Mhm.
paralyzed.
Mhm.
You know? And I done
Yeah.
seen many of my homies paralyzed, man, from
I'm
gang
in a
banging.
wheelchair, G. I'm in a wheelchair.
You know?
Oh, that dumb shit.
So hey, at the end of the day, man, for all you fake OGs out there that's faking like y'all somebody, if you love your homies, man, if you love them youngsters, homie, you don't want them in jail. You don't want them dead. Ain't nobody can win. Ain't nobody
You just
won.
you just said it ain't no love. You just said it ain't no love.
It can't be no love, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, you youngsters out there, man, I tell y'all, man, put them guns down, man. Get your education, get you a trade, a vocation, learn something, man, and go live your life, man. Go live your best life, man. That's real,
Mm-hmm.
man. This coming from
Mm-hmm.
somebody that's been there and done that. I done been
Mm-hmm.
everywhere but death row. Thank you, Jesus. I ain't gonna have to go there. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I ain't doing this because I snitched on somebody and I ran. I left the hood and I went to a new location. No, my name is Christine in the street. You know what I'm saying? If I
Yeah.
went, man, oh, man, I could go, man, but man, y'all just don't know, man. Say it, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah, man. You got it. You got it.
they'll run to the church, run to the God. Like when they go to jail, they run straight to God. Oh, I don't bang no more, man. I'm a Muslim. I'm this, I'm that. Yeah, man, when I went to jail, I went to God, but I was still who I was, man.
Mm-hmm.
I still had, I knew God understood my position. I
Right.
had the keys. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I still was who I was. I still ran who I ran. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But God knew
Mm-hmm.
my position and he knew I had the
Mm-hmm.
keys, you know? But
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't finna
Mm-hmm.
go in there. I wasn't finna go in jail and don't acknowledge God just because I'm in jail and trying to be
Right.
cool. I used to tell the
Mm-hmm.
homies all the time, every week, man, I'm going to church. Y'all ain't got to go, but I'm going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I went, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And that's real. I'm always acknowledge God. Don't nothing come before God. No
That's
man,
right.
no gang, no nothing. Family,
That's right.
nothing.
That's right.
No. But
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
man. You got it, man. Sounds.
it's been a rough ride on me. You know what I'm saying? My life ain't been easy, but it's been easy. It's been a whole lot easier than most. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And that's real. You know,
Sound like it's getting better. Sound like it's getting better though, G. It
and
sound like you're in a good place.
man, I love my life right now, man. I ain't got
That's
to worry
good.
about if tomorrow morning gonna be the morning if the police kick my door in to come get me. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
constantly got to look behind. Every time a police pull up on the side of my car, I get nervous. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
like, "Damn, police," or they get behind me, and I'm like, "Oh, I hope they don't pull me up." Man, none of that.
Right.
You know, they pull beside me, I can smile and be like, "What's up?" Some
Right.
deuces.
Mm-hmm. That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
I'm on another mission, man. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
I just man, look, man. All I want to do is bring my look, man. My 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 podcast is OG ENT Hit the Spacer and Push TV. OG
Mm-hmm.
ENT TV, man. And what
Mm-hmm.
we doing over there, man, we got a movement called the G Rider Movement, man.
Mm-hmm.
The G Rider Movement is God's riders, is God Riders Movement, man. What we doing is we trying to build this vocational center as a prototype and take it all over the world,
Mm-hmm.
all over the country, all over the US. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we're trying to build youth for vocational centers in all the inner cities.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
Mm-hmm.
then with that vocational center, like I said, it's more than a vocation. We're gonna teach you about life. Period. It's a life.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we. That's what it is.
That
You know,
part.
it's a youth life center,
Mm-hmm.
but we teaching vocations too. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
and,
Mm-hmm.
and, and that's the first part. The second
Mm-hmm.
part is we trying to get every brother and sister out there to be a G rider,
Mm-hmm.
God's rider, because we
Mm-hmm.
want to bring every brother and sister out there together, man, so that we can open our own banks,
Mm-hmm.
open our own businesses, love and respect each other, and get
Mhm.
back to the place we supposed to be on top. That's why everybody's scared of us, man,
Mhm.
because they know we them people, man. And I
Mhm.
truly believe in my heart that when God took us up out of Egypt, man,
Mhm.
it was for a reason.
Mhm.
And that reason is right now today for us to come together and save this motherfucking earth until God come back.
I believe that. I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And for us to finish and to finish the civil rights movement's
Mhm.
agenda. Because that
Mhm.
ain't finished. We need
Mhm.
to finish what Martin them started.
Mhm.
We need to finish that. Man, y'all come holler at your boy, man. Cause we serious
T-
over. We ain't with these bullshit, all this celebrity gossip, and we don't care about that. Once in a while, we might throw it in there just to throw it in there,
yeah.
but that ain't our
Mhm.
main agenda. Our
Mhm.
main agenda is us.
Mhm.
It's us. You know what I'm saying? We got to put
Mhm.
all people in positions of power, man. So when the decisions are being made, especially about us, we the ones making them. Man, white
Mhm.
people putting they people in positions of power since they got here.
Yeah. 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 I know it.
Prosecutors, police, doctors, lawyers. These crackers got all their people in positions of power, man.
Mhm.
They continue to put their people in positions of power because they know they finna be the minority.
Mhm. They
They,
already are.
they know by probably like about 2030, they gonna be the minority.
Mhm.
That's why they continue to put their people in positions of power. They continue to make these ridiculous, crazy laws that's
Mhm.
against us and for them.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, it ain't gonna last. Because when we get into power, all them laws gonna be struck down.
That's right.
Then
Yep.
it's your boy G, man. I
Thank.
just
Tell her what you pledge. Tell her what the pledge means, G.
my pledge. Look, man, my pledge is to never hurt, harm, or disrespect another brother or another sister. Period. Man, we at the end of the day, we all we got.
Mhm.
Ain't nobody listen, man. Ain't nobody coming to help us, man. The ones that have come to help us, it was only because they was getting monetary gains. They ain't just came out the kindness of their heart. They got something out of it. We
Mhm.
got to help ourselves, man. We got to love ourselves, man. And when you see your brother, your sister walking down the street, in the park, in the market, anywhere, don't turn your head to shy away from eye contact. Look them straight down and say hi or say hello. If they don't speak back, so what? But I can tell you this, if we keep speaking, sooner or later they gonna get it.
Okay. Just like that. Thank you, G, man. Appreciate your time, my brother.
Man, hey, nothing but love, Caleb. Anytime you need me, homie,
Yes, sir.
I'm up out here. One.
Thank you. I'm out. One.